Tannehill to the air to start out. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Tua going to change the play. A-Chain on 1st and 10. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
First down, they go back to A-Chain. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he goes out right around the 39. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Here's Tannehill. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Tried to get it on the edge there, but there was no seal, nowhere to go, had to step out.
Yeah, sometimes the defense just wins those battles because ordinarily the guy setting the edge, offensive tackle, tight end, H-back, someone of that caliber, wasn't there on that play. Defense wins it in a big way, no gain at all for the offense.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Going deep for Hopkins. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll give Henry another shot. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Tannehill. The Cockrell holds it in left side. They got a yard on 1st, 2 on 2nd, and 3 here on 3rd.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone, and he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Again, it's A.J. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Here's Tua. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Moore, the motion man. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Moore, the man in motion. On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty.
That coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Slot man moves right. They snap it to Tannehill. Caught on the slant. And it's a Titans touchdown. It's Treylon Burks from Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the 1st down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Extra point up and good by Shudak. And the lead grows to 10-0. So then after the made field goal, Shudak back out to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here's 2nd and 10. The Tua is going to change things up. On 2nd down, Tua. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Completes this to Colton Dowell. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Tannehill on first down. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Flush to his right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Here's A-Chain to begin the drive. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now they'll audible to something else. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's A-Chain. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Tua going to throw. Getting this out to the flat. Mostert finding space at the 40. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Achane. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Just beating the play clock now. It's Tannehill. It's complete. Burks. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Tannehill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
First down line at the 34 here on third down. In motion is Phillips. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Tannehill throwing again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game. And
for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. Now inside the 25. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Tua going to change the play. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. They set up the screen to A-Chain. Oh, good move. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Tua now on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Robbie Chosen from 17 yards out. And the Dolphins are back within a score. Well, that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. In motion is Phillips. Tannehill's, that's taken in by Okonkwo. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. The Titans on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. In motion is Phillips. From the 50, it's Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. In motion is Phillips. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They read zone coverage there and thought there was some space to send their guy right into the middle on a slant, hoping he would get lost. Instead, they read it quite well and closed quickly.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Here's Tannehill. Able to find Dowell. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. To the air again, Tannehill. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here we go on 4th, Tannehill. He's going to air one out. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Achane on the counter. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Throwing Tua. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Check 26, check 26.
Now Tua. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Well, the defense circling now. 4th down and 7. Here's Tua. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Eluding the pressure right. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Tua. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They took a big shot there for the end zone, and if he finds a way to come up with it, that might be your game winner. But it was not to be. The coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Here we go. This is 4th down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And he's got his big tight end here. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Mostert will score. Touchdown, Miami. Charles, what a big drive late in the fourth quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the fourth quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. On the move past the 40. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Throwing Tannehill. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Tannehill. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical.
Damn good game, bro.
They grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Extra point up and good by Shudak. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So here's Shudak following the touchdown, back out to kick off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This is 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins and themselves. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Into the air right away is Allen. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown.
My second.
You better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
It was awkward, but I made it. I lost, but it was a good game. No. Somewhat the same. They haven't changed much, but the animation is different. The player recognition is a lot different. You'll see that in the game, and a lot of the animation. Yeah, y'all.
Themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Well done.
No, I hadn't updated yet.
He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play.
No, I'm just playing with them. I like playing with every different team. I just play with a lot of different teams.
Begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle. But in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
You're going to have to do that, yes.
They'll go for it.
Yeah, you're going to have to. Yeah, it's going to be a lot different. It's different, but it's the same. It's a lot of nuances.
So he needed the short yardage.
Yeah.
Sometimes those plays are stacked up by the defense and there's nowhere to go, so you
Florida.
have to bounce it outside. And some backs just get impatient.
Okay. Good, man. Nice to meet you.
In any case, it didn't work here.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Yes, that too.
He threw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point.
But
An interception. It's going to get to you a little bit.
all right, nice. Oh, good catch. Nice to meet you too. Yeah, I'm still learning this, man.
They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets. They don't do any of that. Just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
All right, let's do this again. So he got away from him.
It's hauled in by Hardy. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down.
I really haven't. I can't tell you right now. I don't know. I really don't know. Like I said, this is my 2nd game. It just went quick. So, yeah. 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 There we go. Let's try this here.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Oh, snap. There we go. They got him from the Saints. He's fast. He's fast. Yeah. He's decent. He's a good receiver. He's small. So I guess New Orleans couldn't use. Yeah. Yeah.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. This will be caught inside the 10. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And again, it's Allen. And he's
Good play, good play.
Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bills will claim.
Yeah, so you're doing what you're supposed to do. You scored first.
First here today. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7.
Okay, let's play ball, fellas. Let's do this.
After the touchdown, Bass.
I haven't even looked. I think it's like a 90. I think it's a 96.
And a decent return out to the 27. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now your field goal.
No, I always play like that.
Okay, don't worry about it.
I like trying. If the run works, I
And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. Let's see if it changes a little bit. They're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is.
Yeah, just I pretty much go how the game is going.
9 yards the pick.
Yeah.
And it's a first down.
If you stop my run and I have to pass, if you stop my pass and I have to make myself establish the run, that's the only way I can get going. If I can't, yeah. So I try not to get away from it. Yeah.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped.
Snap ran right into it.
Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Yep.
Credit the sack.
Yep.
To Von Miller. He
Nope.
was still looking through his progression.
He's back.
Going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
Oh, no.
Example of zone coverage, well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
Oh, good hit. Good hit.
The contact there enough to draw that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
All right.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
Do what I must.
The Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control?
I believe the Colts.
7-0 leads. They don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
Damn.
5-yard line.
Thank you.
Such a costly interception. Nearly a pick 6.
Wow.
So close, they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is.
Bulldog.
Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Thank you.
Zerline gave her the PAT. And we are tied at 7.
Say what? Oh, I'm an old man.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Nah, you're not old. Believe me.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here
28.
at the 25.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm 63.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
No, it's not.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out,
Do what now?
threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to
Okay, well, you can promise if you want to. You asked me, I told you. I'm going to leave it at that.
It's time to attack and take some of that momentum.
I just told you that.
Make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand
I ain't got to lie. What I got to lie for? I don't have nothing to prove to you. I don't know you.
the ball leaves your hands.
And knocks his
Okay, so I don't have no reason to lie to you.
the tackle made at the 42.
I am young, but I'm 63 though.
On first down, out.
No, 63.
Going right back to Knox. And
I got kids. I got kids older than you.
nice pickup.
My son would be 43 this year. My daughter would be 40.
From midfield, here's Allen.
Do what? No. And my youngest one is 31. Listen, my youngest one is 31. I got 3 grandchildren. 11, 10, and 18 months.
Here's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. Back-to-back nice gains. He's going for 14 yards and another.
It's all good.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Like I said, man, this is a game. That's the way I treat it. I don't look at it no other way. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. That's what I'm saying. It's just fun. I don't take it no further than that.
Allen to throw once more. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. Second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Takes a shot on the release as it's
What'd you say?
Getting marched to the end zone is a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play.
Got to run them.
And see if they can get their offense back on track.
throwing is Allen on third. The quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Allen again.
Good catch. Good catch, bro. Damn.
Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills have taken the lead. Bass on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He's going to be
Out of bounds. Damn, I knew it. I knew it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
So that wipes away a big play on the penalty for illegal tackling on the outside.
And that's as a receiver.
I saw him try to step back in.
You've even done it, but just one foot goes over the chalk, and you're the first to touch it when you come back in. That's going to be a penalty.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with third and 9.
Plays in
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Oh, dude, you ran his. Oh, man, golly, I can't believe that.
Yards and 3 touchdowns
Nah, we gotta go for this. I don't care. I don't care.
Because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
Hold on.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
Let's do it, fellas. I need this play.
It's Rodgers.
Oh, my God. Overthrew him. Had him, too. Damn. It's all right. It's a play. We're going to keep playing it. Shit. But
from the gun, it's Allen. He finds his man complete. That's Hardy.
man, just
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition
Dolphins
scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead. Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because
I'm not playing last game. I'm not talking about last game. That was last game.
They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Okay, man.
Here's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Throw right side complete to Carter. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out in the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On the counter, it's Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On the draw, it's Hall. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They'll set up the screen to Carter. And he'll wind up losing yardage here. Back 3rd and 11. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53. Box it, box it, box it, box it. All right. D-line, get that quarterback. Shoot. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Let's go, D. 56 is the mark. 56 is the mark.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To the air, Allen. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll run with Cook. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it to football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
The pass caught by Hardy. Touchdown. Deontay Hardy from 6 yards away. And the Bills go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Jets have got it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap.
Good game, man.
It's truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So Allen's going to look to throw. This is caught. It's Hardy. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Now Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, puts it on the carpet. It's out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact,
and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jair Elam makes a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. But just